Hi, everyone. We are the Pilot Hill podcast group. We're going to talk to you about our project proposal. So with that, we can go ahead and start. So to begin, our problem statement for the podcast is, this podcast will engage and educate the public on 4 to 5 subjects surrounding Pilot Hill, a new recreation area to the Albany County community, as well as other surrounding communities. These subjects include the wildlife currently present with a focus on important species for the area, the history of the land, hiker and user etiquette, recreational opportunities, and a possible 5th episode on Pilot Hill's geological formations. By educating the visitors of Pilot Hill through these podcast episodes, we hope that it will help conserve the property while providing an enjoyable experience for everyone. Furthermore, we hope to give the public a broader view of all that Pilot Hill encompasses.
Okay, so for the background and literature review piece, ultimately after discussing with Sarah, the chief executive up at Pilot Hill, this project is needed for a multitude of reasons. First of all, to combine public interest with stakeholder goals, kind of mesh those two together. To provide a platform for education opportunities on the various subjects surrounding Pilot Hill. And the need for that, so kind of the why behind it, is there's a need to balance recreation opportunities with conservation goals, which goes back to the public interest and the stakeholder goals. So we have our episodes, which are going to be on wildlife, the etiquette, the history of the land, and recreation opportunities. Hopefully, this will also help draw in local and out-of-state people, which is one of Sarah's concerns. She really wanted to integrate multiple communities, not only just our local community. But it'll show them the recreation opportunities while giving them a background on the etiquette for recreation. So you don't have to really worry too much about the land being misused. And hopefully it'll also help build an appreciation for the Pilot Hill area.
The planned objectives of our project. First one is we want to educate and inform the public about outdoor recreation etiquette. So how do you become a responsible user of the land while also enjoying it? The next one is educating the public on unique wildlife in the Pilot Hill area and their necessary protection. Next, inform the public about the history of Pilot Hill land, and then inform the public about outdoor recreation opportunities in the area, which include mountain biking, hiking, horseback riding, and many more. And then interview knowledgeable field experts to inform our team about the subjects of investigation. We have partially scheduled some of those interviews already with professionals in the field. And then provide the public with an engaging platform to learn about a variety of subjects surrounding the Pilot Hill and outdoor recreation. And then effectively publish an accessible podcast of 4 to 5 episodes, highlighting the aforementioned objectives.
All right, so for our methods, all of our recordings will be completed at the co-library studio. Each one of us is spearheading an episode, but all of the other group members will be supporting with research and things like that. Our editing software will be done through Audacity, and I will be spearheading the editing. I will also be handling the podcast cover, going up to Pilot Hill itself and taking pictures. We will plan to contact Wyoming Public Radio with the help of our professor, Corey. We each have one digital post on our project website. We have contacted our interviewees, as we've discussed already, and we are working on an intro, outro, and polishing.
All right, so the idea with our strategy and timeline is that we plan to break up and spread out our work over the next couple of months, and then hopefully finishing in early May. Specifically speaking, we intend to carry this out through starting to do research and lining up interviews this month. And indeed, similar to what has already been said, Sidney has reached out to the Forest Service. They agreed to do an interview. Same thing with Jordan. He got Professor Vercoe to do an interview with him, so that's great. And we plan to commence conducting our interviews in early March, starting with Jordan and Sidney, like I said, and then continuing with myself and Ed. Then during this month, we also begin booking times to record at co-library, writing scripts for our episodes, continuing to do research for the episodes, recording the episodes at, of course, Co-Library. And then in April, this process will begin to wrap up, and Taylor will also begin the process of editing the episodes. And then finally in May, we're going to complete the project website. So that is it for us, and we appreciate you all for listening.